Today we are going to discuss about electric flux. So, electric flux is defined as the total electric field lines passing perpendicularly to a given surface. It is denoted by phi and it is a scalar because it's only a number only. As we have known, total means a number. The number of electric field lines passing through a given surface. Mathematically it is defined in two ways, depends on what type of surface, because if you look at this we will find that there are some important words in calculation of electric flux. There must be a surface is important. Second thing is important, your perpendicular, it is a condition. So whenever we are calculating the electric flux, we are taking care of surface and its condition that it is perpendicular to the electric field lines or not. So generally the definition is based on a particular condition, but how to define the electric flux? You can see here a surface is shown in which A is the area vector. To define the electric flux, we always consider the area as a vector. Now it's an important discussion here before going to proceed, that because the area mathematically is a scalar quantity, but in physics we considered or we take it as a vector. So in which sense we will take it? So to take the area as a vector, we use it as a a normal to the surface. Suppose you are you are standing on the ground, as usually we are standing, so we are the vector to the surface, means we are representing the area vector. So as all peoples who are standing on the ground, so ground is the surface and a person itself is representing the area vector, which is always perpendicular to the given surface. So it should be clear that this area vector is always perpendicular to electric field. Can be in any direction, it can be like this, 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 it can be in many directions, but the area, this is general situation. Now when we calculate the electric flux, as I already mentioned, that surface and its electric field electric field, both of are very much of importance. So first we will talk about the open surface. When we talk about open surface means 2D surfaces. 2D surfaces like the page of your notebook, the flat surfaces like square, rectangle, triangle, these all flat surfaces. Page of your notebook, the best example. So in such cases, the electric field with the general case, this is a general case, we are not specific here. Actually this case is not favoring to our definition, but this is only the way how we can calculate the electric flux. So here a surface is shown where the electric field is in at some angle theta, making at some angle theta with the direction of area vector. So there are two vectors actually, area vector which is perpendicular to the surface and the electric field which is a vector quantity, and they are at some angle say theta. So mathematically how many number of electric field lines which are passing through this surface, if this surface is kept in an electric field, is given by a scalar product of two vectors, electric field and area vector. So electric flux mathematically is equal to the E dot dA, E dot A, where E is electric field, A is area vector. Or as we have studied that when we remove this dot, which is the dot product, scalar product, already we have mentioned that it's a scalar quantity. Here electric flux is a scalar quantity, it is denoted by phi. So same, everything is going according to our discussion. So EA cos theta, which is the full form of dot product of two vectors. So the finally flux is going to become phi, but this formula is only applicable for 2D surfaces, or you can say the open surfaces. You cannot apply it on a sphere, on a cube, on a 3D objects. I hope you better know the 3D objects. Now we will be continue with this condition only. So because of the flux which we have defined is having some angle theta between electric field and area vector. But when we were talking about the electric flux, we were used the word that total electric field line should be perpendicular to the surface. Now it is not mentioned over here. Can you see this? Yes, that's why I mentioned that we always expect that electric field line should pass through the surface perpendicularly, but it is not passing here. But it's a general case. From here we will also, from here some electric field lines will be passing through the surface, but how many of electric field lines will be passing can be given by this. But this is not going to suit the definition, because in definition it is said those lines which are passing through the perpendicular, but we will make it possible. So this is the general formula to calculate the electric flux for a given surface or the open surface. So let's have a look this. If this surface is kept like this, how it is kept? Suppose it is kept like this. Suppose like this. This is. If I am going to hold, suppose this is the pen which is perpendicular to my palm, and in the same direction, suppose one more pen if I am holding in the same direction. In that way, you can say the electric field and the area vector both of are perpendicular to parallel to each other. So if electric field is perpendicular, can you see 90 degree? Means when I say the electric field is perpendicular to the surface, it simply means that electric field is parallel to the area vector, both of are in same direction. So instead of going like this, now it is going in the direction of the area vector. So what will be happen? Angle, what was angle? Angle was between E and A. When these are parallel, angle will be 0. Then cos theta value will become 1. So this formula which was EA cos theta will be reduced to a simple formula, that is E and A, means magnitude of electric field and magnitude of area of the given surface. If you multiply these two magnitude, because magnitude is always scalar, so this time the flux will be maximum. So if you want to get the maximum flux from a given particular surface, the condition is that the surface should be perpendicular, or electric field should be perpendicular to the given surface. But every time it is not going to be happen. That's why just as many times we are standing right now, because if you are not ill, if you are not any suffering any disease, then whenever you stand on the ground, you stand erect. This erect is normal. Normally means perpendicular. Simply in mathematics we used to say this what is. So आप जब भी खड़े होते हैं तो परपेंडिकुलरली खड़े होते हैं अर्थ के साथ, हम अर्थ की सरफेस के साथ 90 डिग्री बनाते हैं. तो ये डेफिनेशन तो उससे ही बना था, लेकिन हुआ क्या कि हर बार हम ऐसा, तो एक जनरल केस है, इस जनरल केस में से हमने हमारे लिए एक काम की चीज़ निकाल ली कि मैक्सिमम फ्लक्स कब होगा, डेफिनेशन के हिसाब से जब इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड सरफेस के परपेंडिकुलर होगा, इस टाइप से, जैसा मैं हाथ करके बता रहा हूँ इस टाइप. होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. थैंक यू वेरी मच.